Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to cut a bird's wings and nails. And so this is a cockatiel, and so we're going to start off with showing you how to cut their nails. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you get them in a nice position where they feel comfortable. Alright, and so when you grab them, you want to make sure that you grab them with your thumb and your index finger right around the neck, and you're not choking them. What you're doing is you're grabbing their cheekbones so that they can't move, and this is the best position possible. All the vets do it like this, and basically what you want to do is you want to make sure you pull out a wing. So you pull out a wing and hold it with your index and your middle finger, and you see these feathers. What you want to do is you want to grab some scissors, and you're going to cut the first 5 flight feathers. So first 5, and you don't pass the second set of feathers, because if you pass that, then they're going to start bleeding. So all you do is simply just cut, and just like that, they'll be able to glide if they fall down, but they won't be able to fly upwards, so that you can't so that they don't escape on you. And you do the same thing to the other side, so just rotate them. And right now they're sitting very comfortably, so right now you're not hurting them at all. Although they're screaming, it's just they don't like this. It's like any dog or cat. And so you're gonna grab the first 4, 5, or 6 and just cut through, and make sure you don't pass the second set of feathers, just like that. You can even touch it up a little bit.
So like I mentioned, you never want to pass the first set of flight feathers, because then they will bleed. Another thing that's very important that many people mess up when trying to trim their own bird's wings and nails, especially with their feathers, is that they cut the tail. It is important that you leave the tail intact. Never cut any feathers off the tail, because the tail is what is the balance of the bird. So without the tail, bird doesn't have proper balance, and then whenever he falls, although his wings can still help him glide, without the tail, he won't be able to properly balance himself, and so that's what usually leads to injuries.
And now for the nails, this depends on the age of the bird, but sometimes when they're too young, you can't cut too much of it, otherwise it will bleed. But all you have to do is just literally cut the tips of the nail with nail clippers. You have to do this very carefully so that they don't bleed. If they do bleed, you can always use what's called quick stop. They sell at any pet shop, like Petco, PetSmart. And you just basically just pat the blood, and then it'll stop bleeding. So there you go. There we have cut all the nails. And after that, they are going to be mad at you, but you can just put them on your finger or on a perch. And see, she's a little bit mad at me, but after a while, see, they've done this a couple of times, so they'll calm down. You can start petting them. So yeah, that's how you basically cut wings and nails.
Just like any other pet, grooming requires practice. So if you're not really sure what you're doing, leave it up to the professionals, like the Magnolia Bird Farm, where they have experience in cutting birds' wings and nails. Another thing to keep in mind is that birds do not like to be groomed. And so if you wish to have a good relationship with your bird and not want your bird to hold a grudge on you, leave it to other people. Make the bird hate them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.